Hey guys, what's up? It's Bianca from Plan.Live.Travel. How are you today? Today we'll be filming, or I'm filming. Today we'll be planning in my memory spread. This is from February 20th through the 26th. I'm using Lynner Design's Star Crossed Kit, which is very beautiful, super, super cute. I also added in some extra boxes, full boxes, from Scribble Prints Co. Only because she had a card on there that said happy anniversary, and this is our anniversary week. My husband and I have been married for 3 years now. Holy crap, I can't believe it. Only because it feels like 2020 was so hectic, and then now all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, it's been 3 years. So, yes, that's why I pulled in those extra full boxes just to make it less Valentine's Day-ish and more anniversary-ish. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it looks that way. Um, I did not use the Romeo and Juliet, which I feel like a lot of people didn't use the extra boxes that other shops probably did as well. Because I know it was inspired by Romeo and Juliet in a way, but the colors on it, I heard other people talking about it, how they're not going to use it. And because I was using it as an anniversary week, I obviously didn't use it, but I don't know. Whatever. It's still a cool movie. If you haven't seen the Romeo and Juliet movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, it's hilarious because it's in not modern times, but I guess modern times of when it was made, but they talked Shakespearean. I don't know. I thought it was interesting and funny and pretty good. So, anywho, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have seen Romeo and Juliet. But yeah, I realized as I was putting down these glitter headers that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to color block. So I fixed them up a little bit, and then I moved the washi. Actually, not this spread. I think I had some room down at the bottom where I had extra room because I put my washi down lower than I'm supposed to. But I like to have extra room. See, you can see like a little space down at the bottom, which is fine because I'll just, like I said, I use another label. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. But anywho, we're kind of going to get started by the day by day because I have a lot to talk about, you guys. We're going to get personal. We're going to get super personal. So buckle up. You guys have now officially became my girlfriends. So I'm about to, I don't know if it's really spill the tea, but we're about to get personal. Let's just say that. Okay. So I wish I had my planner in front of me because then I could just go through the day by day and tell you what sticker they're from. But I'm in my room, already in bed, doing this voiceover on my computer. And I really don't feel like getting up. It's already past 9 o'clock. I feel like, yeah, it's 9:08. Getting close to my bedtime. Anyways, so I'm not going to do that. I will try to remember to list more of the shops that I normally use down below. Um, but yeah, so let's just get started because, like I said, we're going to be talking a lot. All right, so for Monday we were off. It was President's Day. The hospital only had on-call crew, and I work over at the surgery center, and they're just like, we're off today. I'm like, okay, cool. Wish I would have known that when we planned out our days off because we only worked one day this week, so whatever. Anywho, the Jeep had a lot of work done. So Monday morning, we took the Jeep to get the turn signal. That little lever thing that you use to do the turn signal for some reason was like sticking, and it was just like it was hard to like flip it, especially first thing in the morning when it's cold. So it was really weird. So then they call us and they're like, hey, it looks like there was syrup that was poured down in there, so it's not under warranty. I was like, oh my God, the flan. When we were visiting my friend over in Santa Monica, Santa Monica, Monterey area, Santa Cruz, not Santa Monica, Santa Cruz area. Anyways, we got Mexican and they had a vegan flan, and the syrup got all over me and all over the place. And I think that's where it's from. I thought I cleaned it up as best as I could, but apparently went inside where the turn signal is. Super gross. But yeah, that happened. Real life, people, real life. Anywho, we also got the windshield fixed because if you remember, what day was it? Last week, stupid rock. It was a Monday. Wow, so it's been a week. A rock cracked our windshield. The little bastard was still in there too. But anyways, we got the windshield fixed. I marked that I had to switch out my contact lenses because it was actually past due. I'm supposed to do it the 1st and the 15th. But today's the 20th, so whatever. Anywho, we also filled out our home loan. I think we did that over the weekend, but I'm going to mark it on Monday. We filled out our loan application for the tiny house. Woo, 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 woo. So more information to come with that. But yeah, so far, so good. Our application got approved. So right now we're just working on sending them all the paperwork and all the goodies and that kind of stuff. But Monday is when we got notice that it was approved, and we started working with our loan officer. Next, organize some stickers because that helps me de-stress. I uploaded Plan with Me. We also had some wine time, and for some reason my tummy hurt. I don't know. I don't know if it's stress related. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys also get stress shits, or maybe you don't want to admit that. I don't know, but I do. And I think my tummy was just hurting because of all the stress. That it's just life. You guys, just life. Life sometimes is super stressful. And it's so hard because you can only take it day by day. And my stress is because, like, we have all this stuff done, and there's so much, like we're on a path that has so many options. And sometimes that's stressful. Sometimes it's nice to have options, and sometimes it's also stressful. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But, yeah. Anywho, so then Tuesday, we worked our one day this whole week. We worked our normal 9 to 5:30. I made coffee and breakfast. Again, I was stressed to the max and my tummy was hurting, but I pushed through the work. We came home. Well, before we came home, we actually got Happy Meal. And while we were getting Happy Meal, Vince was like, "Hey, do you want Burger King?" And I was like, "Why? You don't want to have pasta for the 3rd day in the row?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's fine." So we went to Burger King to get the veggie Whoppers. So did that, came home, filmed the haul real quick. We also did the resume. We couldn't find a travel position in Colorado where we wanted to be. So there are travel positions open. They're just like further, and it's still like super cold / snowing, and I really didn't want to put my camper through that. I was hoping that if we get the tiny house, we could do a travel assignment there, but we couldn't find any, and so we decided to fill out an application to apply for permanent staff, which means a huge pay cut for us. I don't know how much we're actually going to get paid. I just know it's a pay cut because with traveling you get a tax-free stipend, which is super nice. But yeah, so it's also for part-time too. They didn't have any full-time positions. I was like, what? So weird. A lot of hospitals don't even do part-time. I just thought that was very odd, but whatever. So we applied for it, and then I put away stickers from my haul, and we try to go to bed early because the next day we had to wake up so early because we got to fly. Wednesday was our anniversary. I forgot, like, today is actually February 27th is when I'm doing this voiceover. But anyways, so for Wednesday, the 22nd, that day is actually our anniversary date. We got married on 2/22/2020. I love that. Easy math, easy to remember. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, so we woke up early. We drove to the airport and we flew to LA. We Ubered to Universal and we went to go check into the hotel room and they're like, sorry, your room's not ready. Granted, we like got there pretty early. I want to say it was before lunchtime. So they were just like, yeah, sorry, your room's not ready. We were super packed. Blah, blah, blah. Hilton. It's fine. So I was like, okay, no worries. So we're going to walk around. We didn't have tickets to Universal yet, at least not for that day. We had them for Thursday and Friday. So we decided to go to City Walk, walk around a little bit. I figured we could just do our souvenir shopping then. That way we don't have to worry about getting stuff like in the park and holding bags and trying to get lockers while we go on rides, that sort of thing. So, oh, pause for a second in my story. Story time, pause. Um, I believe the foil color that I got was in pink, by the way, which was also from Lynner Designs. She made a foil pack to go with this kit, so I don't think I explained that at all. And look how cute my nails were. My husband again picked out my nail polish color for that weekend. And when you see me when I pull the stickers, I don't have any nail polish on. The struggle is real, you guys. But anyways, I'm just showing you, I don't know why, the extra stickers because I'll be doing the day by day, so I don't even know why I did all that, but whatever. I should have just cut that out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Look at that. Now we're kind of doing the day by day. Oh, on the sidebar, I did put that it was February. I did something that was from Carly Plans. It was a cute quote. I think it says like this is a good journey for me or something. She had one of those sampler kits, and then the other kit that says, or the other sticker that says happy anniversary, that was from Savannah Paper Co. I think that was a custom. A lot of my scripts from Savannah Paper Co. are customs. But anywho, back to the day by day. So yes, we had lunch at Margaritaville. Just in case you guys didn't know, when we got married, we actually got married at Margaritaville at the City Walk in Orlando, Florida. That Florida is home to us. That's where we got married. It overlooked the parks. It was super cool. I wore jeans and a white grass skirt that my mom made, and it was super casual. So much fun. And then we just hit the park afterwards. So I really wanted to go to Margaritaville. I had a script that said dinner at Margaritaville because I thought that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna have dinner at Margaritaville, but we went there for lunch. It's fine. Definitely had margaritas, obviously. And then we walked around. I got a hoodie that was like retro Minions, super cute. And then Vince got a Jaws shirt that was like red, white, and blue. So patriotic, but with a big badass shark on it. It was cool though. And we got Voodoo Donuts. Yes, Voodoo Donuts has vegan donuts. So good. So, 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 so good. Very sweet, but very, very good. If you guys have never had Voodoo Donuts, it's like donuts on steroids. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they'll crush up like Oreos and drizzle peanut butter over it. They're stuffed donuts. It's not just your typical like Krispy Kreme, which I'm not bashing Krispy Kreme at all, but I'm just saying, like, they are big donuts. And one of them actually is a voodoo doll kind of shaped donut, and it's stuffed with raspberry filling and has a pretzel stick that's stabbing it through the heart. Love it. Love it. Super good. Anyways, got donuts. We went back to the hotel to try to see if we could check in. Check-in's not until 4. So explain that to me. How is it that check-in is at 4, but checkout is at 11? Like, I understand they need time to like clean the rooms and stuff. I totally understand that. But at the same time, I'm like, you're charging me how much? And it's not even a full day. It's not a full 24 hours. Like, Dang. But whatever, that's every hotel. And I'm sure we all agree that it's not fair. But whatever. What else? What else is new? Life's not fair, right, Bianca? Dang. Anywho, so we went back to the hotel. We sat there for about an hour, and then I finally was just like, you know what? Other people are getting room keys. So I got up and I was just like, hey, I'm just seeing if our room's ready. No rush. By the way, pause on story time. My camera, my phone decided to be like, oh, I'm full. So sorry that's what that happened. Anywho, so we watched TV, ordered food, and we got paid that day. So for Thursday, crap, I need to talk faster. Now we're already on for Thursday in real life. Snap. We woke up early, went to the park. It was raining. We also had Voodoo Donuts before we left. It was raining, and when we were in line for Mario Kart World, it was hailing. So I'm glad we bought ponchos while we were at City Walk. Waited in line, got to go inside Mario World, which was small, but Universal in LA, Hollywood is small. But whatever. Did not get to go on the ride. It was like a 3-hour wait, and Vince was like, no. So we went on all the other rides that were in that area because it's like 2 levels. As we go to Harry Potter World, yeah, this is when I was gonna get personal. So I excuse me, as I burp in your ear, I am not a lady. I don't know. I'm fluffy. Let's just say I'm fluffy. Okay. I wear 2XL. So in my mind, I don't think I'm super fluffy, but I am fluffy. I am too big to go in Harry Potter. The bar thing wasn't going down all the way. I got it to click, but not enough clicks. The guy says you need to get off. So we get out, and my arms were stuck too. Like I couldn't even reach. Like I was all T-Rexing. He's like, can you push down anymore? I was like, no, I'm T-Rexing right now. Like, eh. And this other guy, I was at that point when I got off the ride, I was like, Vince, oh my God, I'm too fat for the ride. And he was like, oh. And then I was, obviously embarrassed. And this other guy comes up and he starts asking me all these questions. Like, did you try to go on the prototype outside? I'm like, no. Why would I think I'm that fat that I needed to go on a prototype outside? Anyways, super embarrassing. We went on other rides. We had drinks. Went back to the hotel, had a nap, ordered tacos and boba from DoorDash. And then Friday came along. I tried to sleep in. It was a rainy day, and we decided not to go to the park. And I think I was like super with all the stress and everything. And then plus like what happens with the whole like almost like basically fat shaming me in a way. Like I kept telling the guy like I don't have to go on the ride, it's fine. And he kept pushing me to like, oh, your husband could push down on the bar for you. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stand there in front of everybody while my husband pushes down a bar. Like, I already been on this ride at Orlando. Like, it's fine. So, super depressed, cried. It was, what a wonderful anniversary. I cried. Um, my husband and I had a talk about that and everything. And I was just like, if someone was like anorexic or someone didn't have a good mental health, like that could really set someone off. So, we did send a lovely email to Universal because they really need to work on their communication and what he was saying and everything. So, but we didn't do that day. Vince said he would, and I was just like, no, they're not going to do anything, but we'll get to it. But yeah, Vince started to feel sick, which is not cool. So he took a nap, and we just stayed in the hotel all day, basically in bed and just chilled. Thursday, Saturday, we had to wake up super early. We had to Uber to the airport. Our flight got delayed because of the rain and winds and random snowstorm, apparently. I didn't think snow happened in California, but okay. At least not where we're at, like in LA. Like the snow happened between LA and San Francisco. Like it was really weird. So we flew home, we unpacked, before we unpacked, we picked up Cozy Plum, which is a good vegan place where we're at. We also picked up some groceries from Sprouts. Then we came home, we did some laundry, got Happy Meal when we went back out. I filmed, organized, we watched some SpongeBob, and we ate leftovers. And then Sunday, I slept in, kind of, sort of. Annabelle has been all over me, waking me up super early because she wants 11s. I had some coffee. I filmed and watched true crime. I did some planning. We did not finish loan paperwork. We were supposed to, but we ended up doing that tonight. Did the dishes, vacuumed. I talked to Twinsy this day, and that's when I was telling her about Twinsy from who was Karina over at Savannah Paper Co. I told her what happened at Universal, and she said, no, that's not right, blah, blah, blah. So she also encouraged Vince and I to talk to Universal about what happened. So Vince did. He set it up the email. I kind of typed it, um, only because I'm better at sending emails. But yeah, so I basically had to re-explain what happened and blah blah blah. And then at first they came out with a stupid email like, "Oh, we don't have a height or weight requirement for our rides and blah blah blah." And I'm just like, that's the most stupidest thing I ever heard. I was like, you might not put on there that you have to be at least under this weight to ride the ride, but obviously there's a safety belt. There's obviously whether it comes down on your lap or above your head, and does that the one that goes over your head and goes down. So, I mean, obviously, if you're too big and you can't get the mini clicks in, and she was like, "Oh, we have a seat prototype that's private that you could have used," and I was like, "That wasn't relayed to us." Like the guy was just like, "Oh, we can't push down the bars for you, but he can," and I'm like, "No, it's fine. I don't need to go on it." Like, I think he was a male and he was tall and skinny, and maybe he didn't have an issue with it or doesn't know how to communicate to a woman, but obviously that was embarrassing. I had to lead the ride in front of everybody, and it's like you're asking me a bunch of these questions when I just said I'm fine, I don't need to go on a ride. Like I've already been on the Harry Potter ride at Orlando, like it's fine. And here you are, you're just gonna ask me like, "Oh, did you use the prototype out there?" And then he was like, "Well, unfortunately, if we can't get 3 more clicks in on the seatbelt, then you can't fit the ride." No shit, Sherlock. I swear. I'm cute and fluffy. What can I say? But yeah, that's my personal story. You guys, that was our anniversary week. I hope you guys had a great week, better than mine. I'll see you guys later. Bye.